What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I am back out at the range. I did plan on having the whole crew here today, but unfortunately nobody made it out but me, so yeah, that's just the way it is. But you know, you gotta expect that when you're doing a Glock video, because Run It, he be hating sometimes on Glocks, you know? I don't understand. Although, y'all pay attention to his channel in the near future, coming real soon, he might have something new. And I ain't talking about no Echelon, but he might have something real nice. But we're gonna be talking about something real nice today, and that is the Glock 47. Now, as y'all guys know, I did have an Echelon. I picked it up, tried something new shortly. Didn't work out, boys. I am a Glock guy through and through. There's nothing I can do about it. It's just the way it is. My hands feel the best with these guns. I shoot the best with these guns, and I love them. So we got ourselves a Holosun 507 Comp Green Dot, the TLR1 HLX, the new one, Glock performance trigger, and some handle it grips. Haven't changed anything else yet. I may have to get the CAGWorks raised extended slide stop, so that I can actually have mags locked back on open on last round. So we're gonna go ahead and put some rounds through this thing. I have not put any rounds through it since I got the new Holosun. I did shoot a couple rounds so far, but nothing much, just about 50 rounds. So we're gonna put quite a few rounds through this baby today. But the big reason on why I picked up the 47 over a different gun is this. The Glock 19 is my favorite handgun of all time. Like, it still is. I love this gun, but my wife shoots it amazing, and she shoots it. It's the best shooting gun for her. So I want her to have the best shooting gun for her that she can shoot. So I gave this to her. Now, I didn't want to go and get another Glock 19, which I could have done, and I probably still will, to be honest. So I went ahead and picked up the 47. And for guys that don't know, if you're not really into the Glock world, the reason I picked up the 47 is because it is a Glock 17 length, so longer grip, longer slide. But the dust cover stops right here. So they have a 19 recoil system in here. So I can take this slide off and put it onto my compact frame, and vice versa. I can put my compact slide onto my full size frame, and they work perfectly. So you can have 4 different guns with just 2 guns. So since I already had a 19, I thought, you know what, let's go full size. I carry in the 945 bag anyways, and this fits perfectly in there. And not in the extra large one, just the large one, this fits perfect. So I really like it. And like I said, it is the footprint of a Glock 17, if you don't know, is exactly the same except the 19 recoil system, and the dust cover doesn't come all the way out to the end. And that's it. Everything else is Glock 17 footprint. 17 round mags, and I think it shoots like a 17 too. So let's go ahead and put some rounds through this, and let's try out the different forms, like the Glock 49, which is the 19 long slide, the Glock 45, and then we may throw a Radiant Ramjet on here and just see what she's like, which I may get the Radiant Ramjet for the 47. And I know I made a video about how the Radiant sucks for EDC. Now for competition, duty, whatever, not duty, competition, I think it's awesome. I love the Radiant. So we might be picking up a Radiant Ramjet for this, guys. We're definitely gonna get the rose gold one, and I think this thing will be flat. So let's get loaded up. All right, so we got a problem here with my, well, this is actually a positive problem, but since I lost like 20 something pounds, my core belt, like it's tightened to the very final extension, so it can't go any further, and it's still kind of loose. And then I got this big long thing sticking out. So I'm gonna have to probably cut my core belt, but luckily Core did send me one before I gained a little weight, so that one might be better, but I'm probably just gonna have to cut this one. So it's good problems to have, but it is problems. So YouTube, we are in a safe and controlled environment. I am at the gun range. I'll be handling all firearms safely. There will be no modifications. Everything is factory in the way Glock wanted it to be. All right, we are loaded up. Let's get some shots through the 47 now that we got this Holosun, and see how she feels. And this light is heavier than the TLR1 HL, so let's check it out. That's the problem. That's the problem I have. See, didn't lock it open. That's because my grip is so high that I ride that slide stop. And yeah, I might have to get the CAGWorks. But as far as the way it feels, it feels pretty good, to be completely honest. I do think that the 17 may feel a little bit softer, but I do think that this feels snapped like faster, like it's faster. So I think you can run this faster than the 17, but I do think the 17 is a little bit softer recoiling. All right, let's get us a little reload in here real quick with my big belt. All right, here we go. Feels good. All right, one more time. See, that's the problem. That's another problem. I keep saying this problem. Y'all put something down every time I say this is the problem, but I noticed that on this model, now this isn't with every 47 guys, so don't think it's a 47 problem. But I do gotta push that mag release in further for that thing to drop. So, but she did lock open. Weird. I like it. I like it a lot. This is going to be the new baby. Now, yeah, I'm carrying a full-size gun now. This is actually my EDC now, the Glock 47. Because, I'm sorry guys, it is windy out here. I apologize. I'm trying to do the best I can. I got stuff over here trying to block the wind, but this is going to be the EDC now. If you didn't know, like I said, it does have the exact same length barrel of a Glock 17. Same slide length, same grip length. It will fit most everything's Glock 17, Glock 19 footprint as far as holsters, everything. So this does actually fit my T-Rex arms holster. It fits my 945 bag holster. It fits everything. So let's go ahead and do what made this thing special. And let's make this into a Glock 45. All right, she is officially a G45. So we got that longer, we got that longer, what's going on? Got that shorter barrel and slide. So we're gonna see how this feels. I did have the Glock 19X for a long time, but I do think the Glock 45 is superior to the Glock 19X. Argue with me in the comments about it. But yeah, this is better than the 19X. So let's go ahead and get some shots through this. Also guys, y'all stay tuned. 2 weeks from here, we are going to be having a big competition with me, Run It, Zach, my wife. We're all gonna be doing the steel challenge, knocking the place down, see who can win, who's gonna be the champion. We already know Glock is going to be the champion. Echelons can't keep up with Glocks in reality. So, there's that. Anyways, sorry, Run It. Let's try this 945. Let's try this G45 out. All right. It's snappier. Yeah, it's snappier for sure. I do think the 47 slide is better. So for all you 45 lovers out there, this is an awesome gun and I do love it. But I do think the 47 is a little bit softer shooting. I feel less of the sharpness into the hands pop and less muzzle rise with the 47. But let's make a 49. We got that Big Daddy long slide, Glock 19L. Actually, it's the Glock 49, but it is now discontinued. Glock has discontinued the Glock 49, which got that 19 frame, which I love. Run It hates the 19 frame. I love it. As soon as I put it in my hand, especially with a mag wheel, it just feels like you've got ultimate control over this thing. So I will be having an SLR mag wheel coming for the Glock 47 soon, and some other things. I think I'm gonna get some of those Glock store colored followers for my mags. I think that'd be cool, but let's try this out. I do have a 17 mag in here, so it's gonna be a little bit longer, but camera's not gonna pick it up probably very well. This was definitely the softest shooting variation. Let's get you guys over here. Got that mag well, tucks it in, but you got that long slide to take out some of that recoil, and it just feels really good. So if you have a 19 and you're trying to find the next gun, 47, you can't beat it, guys. You can now take your 19 frame, still concealable, put a longer thing on it, longer slide on it, because it's still going to equal out to your light if you're running a light. So it's not like you're getting extra length in your pants. So although some of you guys might need that. But let's get back to the 47 original and let's shoot just a little bit more before we end this video. Although I love Glock and I will never change from Glock, I do need to get better at not locking that slide. I don't want to change my grip though, so this gun's just gonna have to work around me. I think if you practice enough with just a regular firearm, you don't need a Radian ramjet. You just need training. You just need to train more. And the benefits go away whenever you don't have hearing protection on with Radian, because it's so loud that those follow-up shots, that fast flatness, it's gonna go out the door because you're gonna be flinching, closing your eyes, scared to pull that trigger again because of how loud it is. People say, yeah, when your adrenaline's pumping, you don't hear much. Not with this. You're gonna hear it. It's gonna be physically painful, especially indoors. I couldn't imagine indoors. But anyways, back to the Glock 47. I like the capabilities of this. People say it's not modular. I think it's modular. If you got a Glock 19, you got 4 guns, dude. You got 4 different guns. You get bored of this, go to the 45. You get bored of the 45, go to the 49. You get bored of the 49, go back to the 19. You know, it's very nice to have. So, all right, we got the Radian Ramjet Glock 17 lower 45 set up with the Radian Ramjet. So, let's see how flat this baby is, because we already know it's gonna be flat. So, here we go. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. I know y'all can't see from my perspective, but I've been shooting all day. That dot, like I almost was pushing down too much and dipping because it was barely coming up. So, this setup is where it's at, man. If I was able to put a 507 comp on here, run it, better hide, because this thing is ridiculous. This is definitely softer than the 19 with the Ramjet. All right, let's get 5 more shots. All right, here we go. I gotta get a Radian for the 47. All right, guys, that is gonna be it for the video of the 47. Y'all stay tuned. I just wanted to give y'all a good video to keep y'all up to date on what I'm doing. Echelon's no more. Back to Glock. Never changing again, unless it's like a 2011 or something. Oh, I'm an idiot. My brand new light, guys, and I didn't put any kind of chapstick or tape or anything on it. This thing, by the way, is hot. I'm now about the 150 round mark. I know I didn't catch a lot of it because I'm an idiot, but I did what I could with the time I had. So she is really, really nice. I know a lot of people, ooh, Glock, it's just another Glock. Yeah, it is. But it's my Glock and I'm happy with it. So that's all that matters. These Edge Series grips really keep your hand like really nice in there. And I have to say, if there's one Glock that Run It will like, it'll be this one and the 45. Especially if there's a Radian somewhere nearby, or if I get a Radian here, he's going to love this thing. If you have any questions, guys, about the Glock 47 or how I like it or what I think of it over time, drop a comment. I answer all my comments, guys. I appreciate every one of you that watch. It really helps me out, motivates me to keep making videos for you guys, because we know this industry is big. And so I appreciate every one of you that watched to the end. Also, if you want a 945 bag and you want to save yourself a little bit of money, check out my Instagram. There'll be something there for you guys. But until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next one.